Antique dressers have such character and charm, but sometimes they need a little sprucing up. How can we update an antique without a bunch of work and spending a bunch of money? That's where this antique dresser makeover comes in. We're going to breathe new life into this dresser without paint, stripping the old finish off, or any other big undertaking that we usually talk about here. This is a simple makeover anyone can do to give their old worn out furniture a facelift. I fell in love with this antique chest of drawers the second I saw it on Marketplace. I honestly planned to give it a full makeover, and while I waited to get up the energy to do so, it just sat in our workshop for years. I loved the overall look of it, but it was missing a drawer pull, and that backsplash thing bothered me. Why is it shaped like a triangle? The world may never know, but it has to be fixed. And so it sat and sat until we moved to a new house and I needed to get rid of furniture to make space. I still didn't want to refinish it completely, but it's a real deal antique. I mean, look at the inside of the drawers, the dovetail. It is a real deal, and I don't have the heart to paint it. It's honestly in great condition overall, even though it has its quirks, the light scratches all over, and the musty drawers. So instead of making a big deal over it, the only thing left to do was spruce it up without all of the fuss. These simple touches will make your furniture feel warm and inviting, and your wallet will definitely appreciate you skipping that pricey brand new furniture. I know mine will. First things first, I've put together a list of the supplies we used for this makeover in the video description just for you. So go check it out. Before we can give this antique dresser a makeover, we need to clean it up. It's common for these old dressers to have accumulated years of dirt and grime. We gave it a good rub-a-dub-dub with Crud Cutter before doing anything else. So you see that tall backsplash on the top? Yeah, not for me. It has to go. It doesn't match the style, and I don't like the shape of it. So I unscrewed it from the top, and here's what it looks like now without it. So much better already. We removed the hardware from the drawers as well to make it easier to clean and work on the dresser. The hardware was a little bit tricky on this piece to remove at first, but we used pliers to loosen the nuts on the back of the hardware, and they pulled right out. Too bad one piece is missing because I love this hardware. Before any old piece of furniture comes into my house, it's gotta get cleaned inside and out. So we vacuumed inside and under the chest and then wiped out the drawers. I don't know about you, but just cleaning it inside and out makes it feel so much better already. Maybe that's the germaphobe in me. Now let's make the drawers shine. We brushed some furniture salve inside of the drawers. It's basically a scented oil that freshens up the wood, soaking into it and rejuvenating it while also making it smell amazing. The scent that I love the most is lemon verbena, or however you say that. Bye-bye, musty old smell. Hello, summertime. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but is that oil going to stain your clothes once you put them in the drawers? Well, this salve dries up and won't leave any oily residue on clothes or anything that it touches, but it leaves that nice clean smell and freshly oiled look behind. Now, let's make the outside look better than the inside. If you look closely, there are a bunch of tiny little scratches and scuffs all over the place. But that doesn't mean we need to remove the old finish and stain it again. Nope, I've got a simple solution called Old English. It's a dark oil that you wipe on. It soaks into the raw wood, the damaged areas, making the scratches look dark instead of light raw wood that scratches tend to be. I wear gloves and use the same rag whenever I use Old English. I use it on any wood that is lightly scratched to freshen it up and hide those pesky little scratches. And it's like magic because the scratches basically disappear. A little goes a long way, and it gives the old wood a nice clean shine overall as well. Now, you gotta know though, for furniture that is really scratched up or anything more than just light scratches, you'll want to check out our video on how to remove stain from wood. Now, just for your viewing pleasure, to see the overall look, I didn't Old English one drawer in this process. But after we brought it inside and put it together, can you tell which drawer didn't get the Old English treatment? Yep, the third drawer down. Don't worry though, I fixed it right after this. Since this is an antique with wood drawers and wood tracks, the drawers don't slide as smoothly as you might hope. But guess what? A little bit of wax on the drawers and tracks can work wonders, making them glide like butter. It's a simple trick that actually works. I just brushed on any old furniture wax to the drawer slides and tracks, making them glide smoothly. Last but not least, I had to figure out new hardware. Bummer, because I love this hardware. I started measuring to see what else I could find, but then I tried a Google image search. I took a picture of the hardware and guess what? I found an exact matching pole on eBay for less than $10. You better believe I bought it and I did not think twice. Unfortunately, it was a brand new remake of antique hardware, which is fine, but it wasn't tarnished like the original hardware was. To make the hardware look the same, I applied some rub and buff all over the hardware. But when I was done, it looked junky to me, not at all what I wanted. So I cleaned off the rub and buff before trying something else. Watch our video on how to clean hardware. It's the easiest method out there. Lucky for us, it cleaned all of the hardware to match, and it looked so much better than the rub and buff option that I had tried earlier. Remember, here's what the antique chest of drawers looked like before. Scratched, dirty, missing hardware, and here's what it looks like now. Our antique dresser makeover is complete, and we couldn't be happier with the results. The dresser has just been refreshed, polished, and updated with newly cleaned hardware. This just goes to show that you don't always need to buy something new to update your space, and you don't have to do a lot to fix up worn out furniture. And you can do it on a budget. Well, this dresser is staying with me in our basement at the bottom of our stairs, so I get to enjoy it every single time I walk by. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to see more of our videos. Not sure what supplies you need for your furniture flip? We got you. Click the link in my comment to download our free list of must-have supplies that we use every day to paint furniture.